So I was hoping that there might be a treatment mandate or a commitment to increase police presence to take care of people who may be preying on drug addicts who are inside the building. In a perfect world, I would hope that there would be some sort of a treatment program that's mandatory. Otherwise, you're just putting people in our neighborhoods to do illicit drugs, forcing them actually, because they're not allowed to do it in your building.
Benjamin? And then Matthew Williams.
So I wanted to echo part of his sentiments, in that there are no, at least it appears to me, I didn't ask all of you individually, but houseless individuals on your steering committee. And at this stage in the design process, that seems kind of ludicrous that you would placate the idea that maybe later down the line you might be able to find a homeless person to come in this room, and there are many, many people around this neighborhood that would easily come here at the invitation of free coffee and bagels. So what I'm guessing is happening here is that because of the language that you are using, like when you say things like screening, that there's a bit of a top-down sort of maybe neoliberal way of addressing a solution of homelessness without actually consulting the homeless. And from my experience of working in the homeless advocacy fields out here in Portland, I'm going to assume that the reasoning for that is because the homeless would advocate for an autonomous tiny house village that they self-govern, which will not make any architectural firms any money, which will not make any kind of money from the city. There would not be, there's no money to be made in that, right? Even though it's the solution that the homeless want, even though it's the solution that makes sense, even though it's statistically proven to lower recidivism rates, statistically proven to lower mental health visits, hospital visits, drug use, crime. But for some reason, the only solution that can be found is a very unassailable, very green, very sustainable form of shelter that placates the neighborhood association, the businesses in the areas, the neighbors, excluding the homeless. And so I'm just a little upset. That this is going on. Now, obviously, this project's going to happen, and it's probably going to happen in this format, regardless of what any homeless person comes in here and says. But it just sucks that y'all would pursue this without really considering the full range of those who are affected by this. The shelter model does not work. The homeless will tell you that. Those in the homeless advocacy field will tell you that. NIMBYs will tell you that. All right? Everybody kind of doesn't want it. But guess what? Shelters receive federal funding from HUD, and they get it in the millions and millions of dollars.
Wow.
And that's a fact.
Damn, I'm sorry, dude. I need it.
Thank you.
Okay? I'm gonna consider it a NIMBY, but you know
Williams,
what?
and then Michelle Machado and Char.
Thank you.
Hi, Matthew
That was
Williams.
cool.
I have a question. In these discussions, there hasn't been talk about what volunteer opportunities might exist when this opens. Could you talk through those examples and maybe, I know they exist at the Willamette Center, but maybe share that in this discussion at these meetings?
Sure.
Thank you.
Michelle? And then Char, you can be ready.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Machado. I'm a resident of Brentwood, Darlington. I'm also on the Creston School PTA, and I am a business manager on Hawthorne Boulevard and have been working on the boulevard for 12 years. I'm also the incoming vice president to the board of directors, and I've been a member at large for the past decade on Hawthorne Business Association. So I'm coming to share my experience. We don't have a shelter on Hawthorne, but we have a very large population of folks who are in transition and living on the streets in our neighborhood. And we have been a neighborhood, a business district. We are a business district of small businesses, just like the Foster Business District is. And it is, we have been working very hard with the city of Portland. We've been going to city council meetings, talking to the mayor, to try to bring back the walking patrol, the police walking patrol that we used to have on the boulevard, which ended in 2016. And in August of this year, there was an announcement made by the mayor's office that there was going to be an effort to bring back the walking patrols, which over the past 3 decades on Hawthorne Boulevard, when we've had the walking patrols, they have been incredibly effective. And when we don't have them, we see a huge increase in crime and safety issues that plague the business district. And as a business district made up of small businesses, that when I drive down both of our streets, I can tell right away that we have a lot more small business districts on Hawthorne than Foster Powell does. And I wanted to let you know that currently the Hawthorne Business Association, through our members, is actively currently paying us the sum of $25,625 to hire private security guards to walk our streets 2 days a week for a total of 8 hours. To have a walking patrol for 7 days a week would cost the business district over $100,000 a year. And we have not seen the walking patrols come back to Hawthorne yet as a regular basis. So just wanted to let you all know and to keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you. And Char is the last person that signed up.
Char Penny with the Lens Neighborhood Livability Association. I only have one question for you guys. Have any of you gone out on the street and actually talked to any of the homeless that are in this neighborhood? So are there a large number of single women and single couples out there? But the shelter is made for single women and couples. But there's not, see, all I see is men, myself. So who is the shelter for? It's not for the people in this neighborhood on the street.
Good question.
For what meets your funding requirements?
Yep. Yep, he's right. Everyone knows this stuff.
Okay, is there anybody else who didn't get a chance to sign up and wants to speak? Okay, so thank you all for your time. Again, this evening, like I said, we will be getting the dates and time and location out to you as soon as we can. The meeting materials, presentations, and notes will be on the Home for Everyone website. And we'll be in contact. And as always, if you have any concerns in the meantime, feel free to reach out to me in my office. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Hey guys, one more thing real quick. I have another sign-up sheet. If you would like to be added to the email list specifically for this shelter, please sign up. I'll leave it on this back table.
Want to sign up for this show?